You have a critical appointment you waited months for, your medication needs adjusting, or you need urgent respiratory therapy. But there's one problem: no way to get there. For individuals with spinal muscular atrophy, well, this isn't uncommon. Medical transport show up on time? Can they accommodate your power wheelchair and ventilator? What if they cancel last minute again? When accessible transportation isn't available, the consequences, well, they go beyond inconvenience. They directly impact health, independence, and peace of mind. Today, we'll explore why mobility access for people with SMA is about far more than just getting from point A to point B. Missed medical care. For people with SMA, regular medical care isn't optional. It's essential for survival and quality of life. Physical therapy sessions help maintain muscle function and prevent complications. Specialist appointments monitor respiratory health, medication effectiveness, and disease progression. Routine checkups catch problems before they become emergencies. But when transportation isn't available or reliable, these vital appointments get missed. A canceled transport service means a postponed therapy session. An inaccessible vehicle means delaying that important consultation. Over time, these missed appointments accumulate, leading to deteriorating health that could have been prevented. The impact is measurable. Studies show that individuals without reliable medical transportation have worse health outcomes, higher hospitalization rates, and increased emergency room visits. What should be preventive care becomes crisis management, all because getting the doctor's office was impossible. For someone with SMA, where respiratory infections can quickly become life-threatening and muscle function must be carefully maintained, missing medical care isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. Emotional and social impact. The transportation challenges extend beyond medical appointments. When you can't reliably travel, life shrinks. Family gatherings become impossible to attend. Community events are out of reach. Educational opportunities and job interviews are missed because there is no way to get there. This isolation takes a heavy emotional toll. Watching life happen through social media while being stuck at home because transportation isn't accessible breeds loneliness and depression. The sense of being left behind, not because of SMA itself, but because society hasn't made mobility accessible, creates feelings of helplessness and frustration. Independence suffers too. Having to constantly rely on family members or friends for rides creates guilt and a sense of being a burden. The spontaneity of life disappears when every trip requires days of planning and coordination. Simple joys like grabbing a cup of coffee with your friends or attending a movie becomes logistical nightmares. Transportation barriers don't just limit where you can go, they limit your ability to fully participate in life. Safety concerns. Desperation often forces individuals with SMA to use transportation that isn't truly equipped for their needs. Standard vehicles can't safely accommodate power wheelchairs, ventilators, or other critical medical equipment. Family cars lack proper securing systems, creating risk during transportation. Non-specialized drivers may not understand how to safely transfer someone or handle medical devices. Now, these makeshift solutions put both health and safety at risk. Equipment can be damaged in transit, leaving someone without their wheelchair or breathing support. Improper transfers can cause injuries. Rough handling of ventilators or feeding tubes can create medical emergencies. What should be a simple trip to the doctor becomes a hazardous journey where something could go wrong at any moment. Financial barriers. Private medical transportation services that can properly accommodate SMA needs exist, but they're prohibitively expensive. A single round trip can cost hundreds of dollars. For someone who needs multiple appointments per week, well, you can guess the cost quickly becomes unsustainable. Insurance coverage for medical transportation is inconsistent at best. Many plans don't cover it at all, or only in extremely limited circumstances. Local programs and vouchers have long waiting lists and strict eligibility requirements. Families are left choosing between paying for transportation transportation or paying for other necessities. Some forego medical care entirely because they simply can't afford to get there. But there is hope on the horizon. Communities and organizations are recognizing this critical gap and working to bridge it. Programs are emerging that provide accessible transportation through grants, volunteer driver networks, and partnerships with medical facilities. Some areas are expanding paratransit services and creating specialized medical transport programs for individuals with complex needs. We can all contribute to this change. Support organizations advocating for accessible transportation. Contact local representatives about expanding medical transport coverage. Volunteer with programs that provide rides to those who need them, because mobility is more than movement. It's independence, connection, and quality of life. With greater awareness and collective action, we can build a world where no one has to choose between staying at home and receiving the care they deserve. Transportation shouldn't be a barrier to health. It should be a bridge to living fully.